What's up, guys? When you got a imported car from Japan and it has kilometers and Celsius, I don't know the fix for Celsius yet, but I do know the fix for kilometers. And if you want to see what the fix is to figure out kilometers, stay tuned because this is going to get good. What's up, guys? I tried to do the rear end swap and it didn't work, so I'm gonna flip around. So these are the axles out of the one that's not welded with the 6-bolt. Mine's a 180, so it has the 5-bolt. I thought I could pull these out because they're both R200s and pop these in, but they are different for some reason. Online it said that you could, but I couldn't. So I moved on to another task. So my 180 is in Celsius. Let me see if I can get this wheel off. So everything in the 180 is in like Celsius and kilometers. So when you put in, it's kind of hard to figure out what speed you're running with it that way. Like over here, the air condition, you can see Celsius and kilometers. So my dad was like, you can just get you a cover to go over it that changes it, and some people's like, you can just change the cluster out. Well, I like the cluster and I would like to learn what kilometers are. And when I hook my phone up to my head unit in here, it puts my map on there from Google Maps, and Google Maps shows you in the corner what your speed is and what the posted speed is. But when you hook it up to the Pioneer head unit, it don't show that on there, and you can't look at your phone and see it. Plus it's dangerous to drive looking at your phone. You basically have to exit out on your phone to go look and see what it is, or either hit Google and see what 100 kilometers is. So I figured an easy way to learn was if I bought a digital speedometer and put it up in my window. Well, you know me, things just can't be simple as buying a digital speedometer and that runs off satellite and put it up in the window and everything be fine. So, you know, I got to show out when I do it. I think Erin just came up here because, well, Wheezy came up and grabbed her toy and she's leaving. I heard it squeak in the office. So me, I can't be simple. I got to show out. So I came up with an idea. And if you want to see what it is, stay tuned. It's coming up. It's going to be good. So that's where this comes in. Aaron ordered me this. Not sure if I'll be able to open it. But this is I don't know what brand, but that's the code, and it came off of Amazon, and it is a speedometer, and it is a GPS style. So it has the little thing, has power wire, plugs into the back, a little mount, which I might use this mount, I'm not sure, but I have more plans for it. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can plug it in. I'm not sure if this over here, if I have this on. Oh, I do. So let me see. Let me get this plugged in to the back. of the speedometer. And this is powered by GPS or satellites, kind of like a Garmin or whatever. So this is it. It's green. It's saying kilometers, but you can change it to miles per hour. Right now it's searching for the satellites. There's actually a little instructions. I mean, it's just a little cheap thing that you can tell your speed with. So it's got all these little settings. I'm gonna have to go over everything and change it all and get it to miles per hour, because you can see it. But what's going to make this thing cool is I will show you here in a second what's really going to set this thing apart and be cool and be something from back when I was younger. So I have something that I'm going to build to go in the car, and I'm fixing to share it with you guys. So here we go. Game Boy. See if I can open this thing up. Alright. So this is it. And this is just a Game Boy replacement case. So I'm going to set the phone down and I'm going to open this up. Alright, so I got it set at miles per hour, and obviously I'm inside, so it's still searching for the satellites, which it's got the time. I haven't set it, or actually, nope, that is the time. So the satellites set the time, and I'm not sure what that is. Well, actually, I think that tells you, it'll have a number out here and tell you how many satellites are required. So the more satellites, the more it will be accurate. But anyways, it is at miles per hour now, and I have the Game Boy open. So it's just a case, and it has the protective screen cover. It's got the buttons and everything. So what I plan on doing, it's got some screwdrivers, and this wasn't but like, I don't even remember how much they were. It wasn't very much. I think it was like $20 for this and a couple dollars for that or something. So what my plan is I'm going to put this speedometer, don't think I can get it up in there with the camera in my hand, but my plan is to mount this into it, and I was hoping it was going to fit, and it looks like it's going to be really, really close. So I'm going to have to do some trimming, but it's right in there. And then once I put this on there, it will actually probably cover over it, and it will. So it will be like that, and then this will be mounted maybe with this on my window, and it will just be something to look up at and check my speed until I can learn the kilometers. So I'm going to get started on trying to get this thing together and see if it'll work, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, so I got the speedometer in there, and all I did was just glue it. I'm not sure if it's going to hold 100%. I might make a little bracket or use a piece of this that was in the back right here. This was actually in here. So I took it out to make room for the wire, but I might use it to make like a bracket to go across here, or I might not. It seems like it's holding. I'm gonna let it dry overnight, but I'm going to have to figure out in the back right here where to cut it, because with this plugged in, it sticks up too high, and it's going to have to go out. So unless I can find a different style. But anyways, I'm not going to use the button pieces because I don't need them. I am going to put the top piece in that holds the game right there, that slides back and forth. But I'm not sure if I'm going to glue it in or just leave it. I might glue it because it's probably going to rattle. And I am going to install the buttons into it and glue them in and glue those in so that it does still have the appearance of the Game Boy. And it also has the somewhere it's somewhere laying here, right there. It has the start and select button. So I'm going to get those glued in, the start and select, and I'm going to glue those in too. So it's not going to be used for an actual game, but so it'll be in there. I'll get them all glued up in it, and I'm going to get the screen stuck on so we can see what it looks like. Alright, so I got the buttons glued in and the screen on, and there's very little space on the side. If I pop it off, you can see a little bit of light through, so it's not that big a deal. I could go in there with a marker and mark it. I could put me a little LED in there and make the battery light come on and probably power it off the same as this. But let's take this back off and plug this thing in and just see what it looks like. So that's it. So this will just be mounted up in my window and will be my retro speedometer. So I'm gonna get it finished out and I'll bring you guys back when I mount it in the car. So, or I might bring y'all back when I get all this figured out in the back, and then I'll probably end up trying to figure out how to utilize this, because it came with the speedometer and it has the little sticky pad that I can put on the dash, and then this I think sticks to it. So I might be able to just cut me a slot and let's see, into the back on the battery tray to make it where it sticks on there, and I'll be able to lock it on, and then I could just stick it up in there and latch it and it will stay, because this thing don't weigh very much. Might be there, or I might end up doing it up top, depending on how it will hook on my window. But I'll bring you guys back when I figure that out. Alright, so I got it in there. The buttons are glued in, and the switch is in up top, and the cord is running out the bottom, and the screws are in. You can pop out the back to access the battery area, but there's no batteries. And I actually trimmed out this area right here so you could reach in and get to the thing to change everything, the menu. So that's that. I'm gonna go up and stick it in the car and see where I need to make a slot for this, if it's even going to work to hold it on the window, or I might have to make some kind of plate or something. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna go up to the shop and try it in the car and see if the angle is right for the window and see how it works. Alright guys, so I ended up coming up here and it would work, so I went back down to the house, cut me a little notch, slipped that piece in, and then put a couple drops of super glue on it, and here it is. I left the back down there, but I'll have to go back, or either maybe it's in my pocket, I'm not sure. Let me see. Yep, it's in this pocket. So, can't be complete without the back on it. Alright, so the back's on, and we're gonna stick it up on the window. Right there. So, there you go. Got the 90s Game Boy and the 180SX. Let's turn the key and check it out. And there we go. Got the speedometer. Don't worry, that's the box from Japan. That box is for the toll roads. You put your credit card in and it automatically pays the toll, from what I heard, as you go through. But that's it. So now I have miles per hour, and my dash is all in kilometers. So I can glance up here and see what speed I'm at and learn all my speeds on the kilometers instead of trying to look it up. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think about the Game Boy. I mean, can't be the 90s without the Game Boy. My brother was a Game Boy person. I had the Game Gear. Maybe I should have put a Game Gear up there. Who knows? Drop a comment. Let me know if I should have did a Game Gear or the Game Boy. Most people know the Game Boy. But anyways, I love you guys. God bless you all, and I will see you on the next video. If you like the 180 and you want more videos on the 180, drop a comment. Let me know. I'll talk to you later. Love you. God bless you all.